in the heart of the brave, where we rise, sisters and brothers, hear our cry. This is our country, built on dreams, no chains on us, bursting at the seams. From the ashes, we lift our voices. In the face of destruction, we make our choices. The past and the present collide. We the people with pride, no need to hide. Stand up, stand tall. This is our land, hear the call. No kings, just us. Together we rise, in unity we trust. In unity we trust. See the flames, we'll dance in the fire. Our spirit ignited, our hearts each a choir. Echoing truths, we won't let you break. In this land of the free, we're wide awake. These streets, they tell stories untold of battles we fought, of hearts turned bold. With love as our armor and hope in our stride, we stand together, there's nothing to hide. Stand up, stand tall, this is our land, hear the call. No kings, just us. Together we rise, in unity we trust. In unity we trust. Through the storms, through the night, we'll forge ahead, fueled by the light. No tyranny here, just the power of the crowd. In this moment we're strong and proud. So let them hear us, let them see. This is our nation, forever we'll be. With voices united, we'll shatter the walls in the land of the brave. Hear our call. In unity we trust. In unity we trust.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, beautiful people. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to Stu Queen B's Thought, y'all. I'm a Stu Queen B. This is my channel. You know, we the Royal Gladiators over here because we never give up and we never give in. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please do a sister a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I would appreciate that. Hit the reaction button. If you're catching this on the replay, please hit the hype button and share the video. I don't mind. I had to do this live because I cannot take any more of this government and their bull. So I know I have to keep my cussing held on tight for 10 minutes. So I'm going to play a couple of little video clips just to try to not let me go over the edge, but to keep me a little easier than what I really want to do. Because I know this channel, matter of fact, let me change my banner because this thing ain't gonna monetize this. So let me change this real quick. Where'd it go? Okay, there we go. Yeah, because this video is not gonna be monetized. I don't care if anybody's here or nobody's here, it doesn't make a difference. I'm still doing this live because people need to pay attention. I know a lot of people don't like to talk about politics, but baby, if we don't talk about politics right now, we may not have a vote to give, a choice to care, or a voice to stand up for ourselves. So let me turn the music down and I'm gonna play this video because again, I need my spirit to stay a little at ease and not get too rough. Okay, let me stop the song and let me play this videos so I can try to keep myself a little calmer than normal because I know God is in control of everything. But right now, the devil is busy, and I can't take no more. So, I'm going to play this.
He turns every valley into victory because he wants
And like I said, I played that because I want to keep myself as calm as I possibly can without losing my ish before the 10-minute mark. So, like I said, whether it's one person here, no people here, it's okay. This live is still getting done. If you watch it, cool. Thank you. Share it. I'd appreciate it. If you don't want to listen to politics, I understand that. Just do me a favor, hit the like button, or at least share it. I'd appreciate that. Because like I said, I'm going to have this conversation whether I'm here by myself or some folks come in this building, because people need to stop running away from politics, because politics is what is controlling our lives. All of our lives, not some of us, all of us. And people need to stop running scared and not saying nothing, because it affects you, the people that are getting hurt already. It can affect your child, it can affect you, it can affect your mate, it can affect any of us. So I want people to stop thinking it's just about the people in the woods or Caucasian people or the Haitians. What, it's not them, it's all of this, all of us. That demon is plotting on all of us. Like I said the other day, and I say it every time I talk about this demon and his flunkies. That thing wants to, we are living in the purge, okay? Hear me when I say it. We are living in the purge. He is trying to purge anybody of color. He don't care how sick you are. He don't care if they're ill. He don't care if they're disabled. Just like they on the live that lady yesterday on the street, and then sitting there lying, saying that lady was trying to run them over. No, she's trying to get out the way. They shot that lady through her windshield and through her window. They murdered that lady. They murdered that lady in cold blood in front of all of those people. And I bet you not one of those people that was ICE agents had the right to even carry a gun or was even a police officer. Okay? I'm sick and tired of funky ass JD. See, I can't even hold it. Lord, let me hold my tongue for a second. Let me breathe again. Hold on, y'all. But I'm gonna let y'all listen to Miss Jasmine Crockett real quick on that first. Because y'all, like I said, there's more stuff that needs to be told.
Y'all better grab your popcorn and sit your tail down. Because the United States just pulled the ultimate receipt on a dictator, and the Southern District of New York is about to become the hottest courtroom on the planet. Listen, let's be for real for a second. While y'all were tucked in your beds, dreaming about your weekend plans, the United States military was busy delivering a 4:30 a.m. wake-up call that nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. We are talking about a full-scale, high-octane operation in the heart of Caracas, Venezuela. And guess who's the guest of honor? None other than Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Cilia Flores. Now, let me paint the picture for you, because the drama is thicker than a Texas summer. President Trump hopped on the wire this morning basically saying, "We got him." This wasn't just a little tap on the wrist. This was a coordinated tactical strike that snatched Maduro right out of his boots and put him on a plane straight to the Southern District of New York. Attorney General Pam Bondi is already out here laying down the law. And honey, the list of charges is longer than a CVS receipt. We're talking narco-terrorism, cocaine importation, and enough machine gun conspiracy charges to make your head spin. She said they are about to face the full wrath of American justice. And let's be honest, the Southern District does not play when it comes to the receipts. But wait, because the tea gets even more bitter. While the administration is out here taking a victory lap, Congress is sitting there looking confused and bothered. My colleague Jim Himes is already sounding the alarm because apparently nobody bothered to ask Congress for permission. Since when did we start launching strikes and snatching world leaders without a single vote on the floor? That's not just bold, that's bold-faced constitutional bypass. And let's talk about the ground in Caracas. The Venezuelan Attorney General is claiming innocent civilians caught the brunt of those strikes. If that's true, we aren't just looking at a capture, we're looking at a humanitarian powder keg that's about to blow. The EU is over there monitoring with one eye open, and the rest of the world is wondering if we just started a fire in South America that nobody knows how to put out. Is it justice? Is it a mess? It's probably both. We are witnessing regime change in real time, live on your feed. This is going to destabilize the region for decades, and we're just getting started. I'm going to be here all day bringing you the facts, the friction, and the fallout. So, don't you dare scroll away.
Now, thank you to Jasmine Crockett for that. Because that is what we need, for them to tell the Democrats are telling the truth about what's going on, and people act like they don't understand it. I'm confused. All the video clips, before I finish, all the video clips that I may show or audio you may hear is covered under the Copyright Act of 1976 and Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Okay. So since I can get past I made it past that 10-minute mark, I can finish saying what the hell I wanted to say. Like I said before, watch it, listen, fine. Thank you. Appreciate your support. If you don't listen to it, okay, that's fine too. Can't make y'all listen to it. But everybody else don't want to talk about politics. But like I said, they need to, because politics is what is running our life right now. That's what's running our life right now. I don't care if you're working. I don't care if you are a millionaire. I don't care if you're a thousandaire. It affects us all. This wicked demon and his other demons, the demon in chief, the orange demon in chief, and his flunkies are out here killing American citizens and trying to pretend and lie to the American people like we cannot see with our own eyes and hear with our own ears. And we watched that ICE agent kill that lady out in the middle of the street. That lady wasn't trying to run him over, and that lie that they keep telling about some, and then the orange demon talking about some, she's an agitator. The lady that was screaming was the lady holding the camera, not the lady in the car. See, they are sitting up here telling these lies, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. JD Vance is acting like him and all of them are the ICE agents did exactly what they're supposed to do. They were saving their own lives. She was going to try to kill him with that car. That girl, that lady wasn't thinking about it. She was thinking about getting away from them. Nobody was trying to run them over. And that man started shooting before the lady she didn't even get near to hit him. She didn't even hit him. She didn't tap him, nothing. He moved out the way. Then they lied and said that the ICE agent was trying to get his car out of snow. Them cars wasn't in no snow. They was in the middle of the street. See, because they steady keep lying. And I hate demons. I hate demons. And anybody that don't hate a demon, something wrong with you. I cannot stand the fact that this government, they are wasting our taxpayers' dollars that we pay for, that we pay. And they have the nerve. They have the nerve to act like we should not believe our own eyes. They just shot a young kid in the back recently. They killed a young lady in her car saying she had a gun when she did not have one. They have called all-out war on people of color. And I'm going to say this again. I'm so tired of saying this. I'm going to say this to the disrespectful, racist, demonic bastards that are out there listening. This is not your fucking country. This country belongs to all of us. And most of y'all, like y'all like to say you white, there's no such thing as a white person, technically. Because you're not white. White is a whole brighter color. Plus, you're either Italian, Jewish, Hungarian. You're from another country too. The difference is with me, I was born here. My mama was born here. So I'm a citizen. And this country belongs more to my black ass than it does y'all. Like I said, he got a problem with foreigners. Tell him to ship his wife back where he got her from. He don't like America, as y'all can see. Tell the Orange DM to go see if he could take over any other country. Because when Venezuela gets sick of this and they don't let that man and that president and his wife go, there's going to be World War III, y'all. Believe it or not, it's going to be. That's why those other dictators are saying, come on over here, try me. Because they're not scared of him. See, like I said before, this demon moves in the middle of the night. Y'all know, they say like 3 o'clock is witching hour. The demon moves in the middle of the night. He does all this sneaky shit. But us, the people, have to pay for his crimes and his murder of people or shipping people out of this country that he has no business doing. Like I said before, this isn't just black people problem, Spanish people problem, Haitian people problem. It's everybody's problem. And it's extra special for anybody that lives in a democratic state like I do. Because he is plotting on democratic states because the Democrats will not go along with his bullshit, finnuckery, and shenanigans. So he's going to drain us dry. So if you live in a democratic state, like I said before, this shit that this demon and his people are flunkies from the Republican Party are doing affects us all. If you own a home, if you have student loans, because he wants that money back now. And the reason why he wants that money back now is because he is using our money to fund other countries and buy shit for himself and his little group of flunkies. That's where our government money and our taxpayers' dollars is going. So that's why all of a sudden he wants to collect people's Lord, my brain just went blank. Their college tuitions. He want those monies back. See, people not paying attention. People want to run for listening to anybody to talk about what's going on in politics. But if you don't watch the news, how you gonna know what's going on? You should find out. Don't get the bits and pieces, get it all. That's one reason why I always listen to Roland Martin. I listen to Roland Martin. I listen to MS Now. I listen to Joy Ann Reid. I listen to Ari. I forgot Ari's last name. I keep getting ready to say Ari Parker, and that is not his last name. But I watch the news because I need to know what's going on in this country. Like I said, if you have elderlies, if you have babies, because a lot of our babies are not being taken care of properly. Their mamas are not being taken care of properly. And shout out to Cameron Rail, because earlier I watched the video. Watched her video, and she was talking about the mother that's living in her car in a van with 6 kids. And there's no room in the shelter. The shelter is only supposed to hold 75 people, but they have over 250 people in it. Why they didn't take and put them in a hotel somewhere? Why are y'all allowing those people to sleep in cars where they can freeze to death, especially in Michigan? I don't understand what the problem is with these people. Why do you hate people of this country so bad? Because they don't want to listen to Donald Duck? Nobody's listening to demons. We do not worship demons. There is no kings in this country. And I'm not worshiping shit. But like I told y'all before, those little stars that everybody ran and had to go get their driver's license and put on their license, that's just the same way that they mark the Jewish people with those numbers on their arms. That's why my license does not have that, and it won't have that. If they do not hurry up and impeach this Damon and get him out of our office, he has destroyed and dismantled all the hard work our ancestors put in to this country to make it safer for you and I, even though it's not that safe for us, but we won't be living in this tyranny and under a dictator, because I will not be doing that. But again, they don't want us to be able to eat. They don't want us to be able to have nowhere to live. They don't want our children to learn nothing. They want our children to be illiterate and stupid like them, because they have to be stupid to go and fall and repeat the shit that this wicked monster says and carry it over as if it's the truth when it's not. So I'm going to let y'all listen to this from MSN Now. Shout out to MSN Now. Fair use is in full effect. Under the fair use is in effect, like I said, under the Copyright Act of 1976, Section 107 allows me to use these for fair use purposes such as education, research, stuff like that. And that's what we're doing. Okay? I want y'all to hear this because these people are absolutely insane. Hold up. We're not doing remote control now. Hold on, y'all. I lost the remote control. Let me play this real quick before I do that. Where'd it go?
Fire in my lungs, grace in my veins. Grew up learning how to praise through pain. They doubted me, laughed, said I'd break. But look at me now, I bend, I elevate. I came from struggle, but I don't wear it. Turn survival into power, I declare it. They throw stones, I build a stage. Put respect on this crown, I earned every page. They ain't see the nights I cried, prayed with swollen eyes. But even in the dark, I knew I'd rise. To win, can't take me down. Storm came close, but I still wear my crown. Everything they said I never do, I did it twice in heels too. I'm built to rise, not made to fall. Broke the curse, I broke the wall. From the ashes I begin. Say it with me, I'm built to win.
Okay. Now I want y'all to listen to this shenanigans. Why I keep losing this remote control? I am tripping. But anyway, as I was saying, this country is under attack. We are living under a dictatorship. People don't believe it, but that is what we are living through. That is what we are living under, should I say. Not living through, living under a dictatorship. This man, I don't even call him a man. This thing wants to be a king. He'll never be a king. And we don't do dictators over here. Okay? But that's what he wants to be. He wants to be a dictator. He wants to tell people where they can go, what they can eat, what they can do, what they can wear. You not my mama or my daddy. So you can't tell me nothing. Let me turn this down real quick and let the commercial play. But I want y'all to hear this because this is shenanigans to me.
The use of force question. What do you make of the administration's, how it maintains that there's never been excessive force, that ICE agents have all been acting appropriately and according to protocol, and when they've acted,
which is a lie,
I guess, beyond that, or there have been allegations of excessive force, it's been the crowd's fault or the detainees' fault?
Well, I mean, in the more than 10 years that I've covered immigration in the Department of Homeland Security, one of the sort of truisms that I've seen is that the public is confronted with what immigration enforcement within the United States actually looks like. I'm talking about immigration enforcement by ICE generally away from the United States border. They really recoil in a lot of the imagery. It's very ugly. It's very messy. And the use of force incidents that we've seen that the administration defends almost reflexively, given the White House's very aggressive posture on this. Those.
And the reason why, what's going on? Just woke up. You just woke up? Listen, I'm tripping because they are still sitting there trying to say that they had the right to murder that lady in the middle of the street, talking about she tried to run over that officer. She ain't trying to run over nothing. She was trying to get out of the way. And it's pissing me off that these demons in the White House and the demon in chief keep trying to make it seem like, oh, that she was trying to kill him with the car. You didn't see the what's her name? Let me get her. I'm gonna get her name. The white lady, the young white lady that was talking about, the 34-year-old mother that got shot down by the ICE agent in her car, and they try to lie and say that the ICE agent was stuck in the snow. No, he wasn't. He was in the middle of the street. Girl, let me show you. Because like I said, I know this is not getting monetized and I don't care. Let me make sure I'm in the right space because I might be in the wrong space. Hold on. It's pissing me off so bad because that lady didn't deserve that. Did not deserve that. That's the wrong tab. Sorry. She did not deserve that. All she was doing was getting out the way. He shot her through her windshield and he shot her in the face. He murdered that lady. And that White House, that demon in chief, and that fake ass vice president, them trying to act like, oh, and stupid lady that speak for him that mimics whatever he tell her, talking about some she was trying to run him down with her car, and he talking about some the lady was a good what did he call her? An actress or a good troublemaker. Girl, I'm so sick of these people. I am so sick of these crackers. Because that's all it is. It's them. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Shout out to New York Post because I'm about to show you New York Post because this is what happened. Give me a second. This is what happened. And I'm tired of them lying. I'm sick of them lying. I'm so sick of them lying. They murdered that lady. She ain't trying to run nobody over. She tried to get out the way. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of them talking about some, they taking all this money away from here and taking all this money away from there. But y'all dumbasses, because y'all using our money for stupid shit. That's why. You're using our money for stupid shit. He too busy paying off other countries and stuff. That's what the problem is. Sick of these people. Hold on. Man, I keep messing up. I keep forgetting this on the same damn tab. Hold on for a second. So sick of these people. This commercial gonna play. So let me get past the commercial. Fair use, fair use, fair use.
Approached her door and ordered her out. She then reversed briefly, then began to drive while turning to her right, prompting the agent who had moved in front of the car to jump out of the way and fire 3 shots into the windshield and then the window as it passed. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem said the officer, a 10-year veteran of the agency, had acted in self-defense and was justified in opening fire, and that Good was a part of a mob of agitators attempting to thwart ICE's efforts in enforcing President Trump's immigration crackdown. The shooting poured gasoline on the long smoldering tensions between federal immigration agents and protesters who have fought back, at times violently, against the presence of agencies like ICE enforcing the law in their communities.
Now, hold on. Give me a second. Damn it, April. Hold on. Because there's another video. Give me a second. Why did it start way back here in the first place? Hold on. I don't know what the stupid
What
thing
happened during the incident, which happened.
And a lot of people's out there recording it. Let me start it back over. Warning, graphic content. Okay.
The ICE agent who opened fire in Minneapolis Wednesday was dragged 100 yards by an illegal migrant in Minnesota last year after his arm was trapped inside the vehicle during a traffic stop, the Post can reveal. Resurfaced Ring camera footage originally obtained by CBS WCCO reveals what happened during the incident.
That was last year. They're trying to say that all these illegals are running around here hurting ICE agents. But ICE agents, as we have all seen before, are running around here. This is a different one. This one, the first video right now that I'm showing is from last year. He's going to go into the second video. Exactly. That's why it pisses me off, because stop saying that lady tried to run that man over when she didn't. She turned her wheel away from that man. But let me finish playing this one, because again, this goes into it. And that's why I said people need to stop running from politics, and they need to talk about this, because this shit is crazy and I'm tired of it.
Incident, which happened on June 17th in Bloomington, Minnesota.
In this video, you can see the driver take off with the agent hanging from the car, dragging him 300 feet through front yards.
The attack on the officer happened as ICE agents conducted a traffic stop on Roberto Carlos Munoz, an illegal immigrant from Guatemala with a lengthy rap sheet. Munoz refused to exit his vehicle when officers approached his car, and the officer broke the back window in order to open the vehicle from the inside.
You see what I'm saying? They got this God complex, like you could be bust. Who the hell told you had the right to bust a car window out of somebody's damn car? That ain't your car. You want to put drop sticks to keep them from riding over it, fine. But you busting out people's windows on their vehicles to snatch them out of their vehicles? This is insanity. And these people ain't even the police. They ICE agents from other places. This shit getting on my nerves. I'm sorry, it just is. Let me finish playing this.
The suspect then sped away with the ICE agent's arm caught inside. The agent was hospitalized with significant injuries to his arm and hand, requiring 33 stitches, but made a full recovery. Munoz was arrested and charged with assaulting the officer and was convicted by a federal judge last month. On January 7th, the ICE agent in question opened fire on Renee Nicole Good, killing her. Footage from the incident captured her SUV idling across a residential street where ICE agents were conducting an immigration operation when an officer approached her door and ordered her out. She then reversed briefly, then began to drive while turning to her right, prompting the agent who had moved in front of the car to jump out of the way and fire 3 shots into the windshield and then the window as it passed. DHS Secretary Christy.
Now this bitch, Christy Gnomes, I'm gonna call her a bitch because that's what she is. Hey, oh shit, sorry, Auntie Greta. But Auntie Greta, I'm a custom bit in this video. I'm sorry. Love you. Hold on. Let me give you some love. You and Brit. Hold on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, here it go.
When I walk through, I got sauce too. Came with the gang, chopper rain, get a up, shine. When I walk through, yeah, she found them who brought you.
Okay. Thank you. How you doing, Auntie Greta? And this bitch here, with her lying ass, talking about they did what they were supposed to do to save his own life, and that lady tried to run that man over. That lady was trying to get out the way. And I'm so sick of these people sitting here telling these bold-faced ass lies. I'm tired of it. I'll play the delusion video, Auntie Greta. Hold on. Ooh.
You a different type of delusional when you try to seek revenge on people that you created problems with. Ah! Oh God, you are definitely delusional when you make up so many fantastical, outlandish lies about a person to where you even start believing those lies to be real. Oh my God, what in the world? You real delusional if you play victim in the story when you are really the monster. You the villain in the story, baby. And you play victim. That's real delusional for you to try to pretend like you don't know why a person don't rock with you or why they don't like you. Why they delete me? Why they block me? What I do? What you mean what you do? Like, there's no way that you can pretend like you ain't the one who's been creating the problems. Jumping from phone to phone to phone to phone with different stories to try to tear somebody down because you don't feel good about yourself. Oh my Lord.
The administration is full of shit. I'm so sick of them. No, I didn't, but I would believe it. Because who the hell told that orange demon to take his ass over to Venezuela and snatch up the president and his wife and bring them back to the United States? You ain't even have authorization to do that. He did that on his own. Congress didn't know nothing about it. And Congress is supposed to make that call, not him. And this ugly wench sitting there talking about that man was defending himself because she was trying to run him over and murder him. She wasn't thinking about him. I know it's Auntie Greta. That's why I try to give myself some peace before I went live when I first started the live. But they just pissed me off so bad because they are bold-faced lying. They expect us not to believe our own eyes. We're not supposed to believe our own eyes. If that lady wanted to run that man over, she would have. Yeah, she was trying to drive away, and they make it seem like she was there to run that man over. All them people was recording from every angle. Matter of fact, I forgot to do something. Hold on. I've got to put this on subscribers only. Hold on. Because one person come in here, they're going to get cussed out. So I advise them if they don't come in here with no bull, I'm good on that. Hold on. I done went the wrong way. Yeah, that lady was trying to get away. She was not running around here trying to hurt nobody. She was trying to get away. She wasn't bothering nobody. Get on my last nerve. Stupid behind people. All right, there we go. You knew they were going to be an ice age. Yeah, it was a bunch of them. They mad. What the government mad at because people are fighting back. They not letting you just run up in their community and start snatching and dragging people. Then I found out today, I got to show y'all that video. I'm going to take this one down. But I watched a video today and I was blown away. Listening to my girl talk about what that about them taking blood samples. I said, excuse me. What the? Hold on. And like I said, people need to start talking about some things and stop acting like they don't know what's going on. And if you're not watching what's going on, that's the problem. You need to know what this government is doing because it affects all of us. It don't affect just some of us. It's affecting all of us. Because again, all this wicked shit that he keeps doing, you run over there, snatch the Venezuela president and his wife, and you bringing them back here, and people trying to. Why are they trying to link this lady actually to the ICE agent? They don't stop playing. They said her dog was in the car and her girlfriend or whatever was in the car with her. So they lying. That listen. Let me find the Minnesota. I love the daggone Minnesota mayor. Okay, I love him, and I'm gonna show you why I love that man. Because he said exactly what I needed somebody to say. Get out of here. I don't need that. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Because I'm about to show y'all. I said, go ahead, Mayor. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about right there. I said, tell him, say it again. Where did it go? I'm about to get mad. Where is my watch later list at? I got too many lists. What you been up to, Auntie Greta? Britt, how you feeling today, sis? How y'all day been going? They thought it would only affect black and brown people until it didn't. Yeah, dummies. That's what I said. People act like this is only going to affect us. It's affecting everybody. Because if anybody decide they want to power up the United States, we got a problem. Oh, Britt. Did you try soaking it in some Epsom salt? Where this video at? I need this video. Where did it go? I'm about to get mad now. Where did that video go? Before I get pissed. Oh, here we go. It's over here. It's over here. I found what I was looking for. Now I'm going to play. Shout out to Mr. Glenn Kirshner. I think that's his last name. Kirshner. I'm going to show y'all his video. Because even he said himself. Yeah, no. Stop sharing that one. Let me get this one. Because they got me angry as to. Let me go here. I want y'all to listen to this. Because I ain't watched the whole thing. But I wanted to hear what he had to say. Because he's an ex-prosecutor.
Don't let pain keep you out of the gym or on the side. 2026. If you're dealing with back, knee, hip, or shoulder pain, I want to make sure.
In Minneapolis, Minnesota. And over the course of the day, the reporting, the various video angles that were released publicly, and late last night, I jumped on Substack Live to talk about what I was seeing and my assessment of the force that was used by this ICE agent that resulted in death. You know, this was a law enforcement channel that I was a federal prosecutor for 30 years. But, you know, more importantly, for our purposes today, I was a homicide prosecutor for 22 of those 30 years, handling murder cases in the courts of Washington, D.C., including 4 years as deputy chief of the homicide section at the D.C. U.S. Attorney's Office and 6 years as chief, responsible for overseeing all grand jury investigations and criminal prosecutions. You're gonna have to go to the hospital, babe. You're gonna have to go to the hospital because that's not working, and I don't like it. But he used to be a prosecutor, and he's gonna tell you what he thought about this mess, because you can't watch the video and see that girl did not try to run that man over. You just can't. I'm sorry, you can't. prosecutions in murder cases. And part of my responsibilities in that regard was when we had excessive force allegations, particularly resulting in death, a fatal shooting by a police officer of a suspect or a citizen or a resident of DC, our civil rights section in the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Columbia would handle those excessive force investigations. But, on the rare occasion they resulted in death, and let me just give you an example of a more run-of-the-mill excessive force allegation that the civil rights section would investigate. There would be an allegation that a police officer...
I gotta break it up so they don't hang me with it. But like I said, he used to be a prosecutor. He's telling you from a prosecutor's standpoint what he think, what happened from watching all of the videos from every angle that they showed, because a lot of people was recording, and apparently somebody's video cam might have been recording it as well. So I'm gonna let him finish because it's not much more.
Officer beat a suspect when the suspect was in handcuffs. That's something the civil rights section would investigate. But when it was lethal force, a police shooting resulting in death, I would sometimes be brought in as part of the team because I was the homicide guy. That was my bread and butter, to assess, evaluate the evidence and the information and try to make a fair, accurate determination based on the evidence and the law as to whether the officer engaged in excessive force resulting in death, whether the officer had a legitimate claim of self-defense or defense of others that might excuse the killing as non-criminal, and assess whether the officer should be charged in the event we believed there was enough evidence that it was a criminal shooting by the officer. So yesterday, I tried to absorb all of the information, the evidence, watch all of the videos that were publicly available, and then bring to bear my experience as a former career prosecutor who occasionally was involved in these excessive force resulting in death investigations. And so that's what you're about to see. I jumped on Substack Live late last night to talk through what I was seeing and what my view was about this lethal police-involved shooting of Renee Nicole Good. And not to bury the lead, this to me appears to be an instance of excessive force by that ICE officer. And my bottom line is accountability must come for what was done to Renee Nicole Good, because justice matters.
Okay? Because he know. You better go. And her window was down. So he shot first through her windshield, her front windshield, then through her side window. He shot her in the face. I'm so tired of these people getting away with shipping people off to other countries illegally. I'm sick and tired of them lying to the people as if they can't see for themselves what is going on. And again, yes, please do go, Britt, because I don't have to kick your butt. Because if it's still bothering you, can't walk. You got to do this. But I'm tired. I'm tired of this government playing in our face. They talking about they taking money. They voted on extending the healthcare package for another 3 years, and I think they got that. We'll see if they really do it. I think it was like 6 Republicans actually joined the Democrats for that. That's a good thing. But I'm tired of those people that work for that orange demon, him and his in their shenanigans that they keep pulling, and then lying, and then get mad when somebody say something. I watched this other lady with her rude, disrespectful ass asking questions, And when people wasn't answering fast enough for her, she decided to go on to the next person. Yeah, that lady wasn't no threat. And I hope everybody talk about it, because that lady was not no threat. The videos are there. Everybody can see it. And if you stupid and you don't believe your eyes, then you need to go sit down and go sit in a special ed class. I don't care how old you are. If you need glasses, go get them. Because that lady wasn't trying to run over nobody. She was trying to move out of the way. If she wanted to hit that man, she'd have ran his ass over. Because she was right on him. But she turned her wheel to attempt to make sure she didn't run him over. Congress is weak. Yeah, true. Supreme Court, the Supreme Court been compromised ever since that orange demon put them people in them seats. And what's the name? He ain't nothing but an ass kisser anyway. What's that dumb black man? I can't think of his man's name. I can't stand him. That dumb black man on the Supreme Court. He got a racist wife that's married to his pitch black ass, which blows my mind. But I don't think he like his own people either. Because we all do know all skin folk ain't kin folk. And he's another one of them. But the rest, and for them to keep putting stuff on Democrats is hilarious. Democrats don't have no control over nothing. The only thing that they were able to pull off, and that was to make sure that they bought that healthcare and stuff in front of that floor today. That's it. Other than that, they have no control over nothing. They're trying to blame the Democrats for why people are running around here being violent. No, that's you weirdos. That's the MAGA nut baskets running around here being violent against people. Everybody else has been running around here protesting silently and not violently. But you want to make them out to be the bad guys because they don't agree with what you're doing to their lives. See, none of them, that 1% don't know nothing about it. That 2% know a little bit maybe about it. But that 98% of us, that don't fit. And I don't listen to that mess they say. They lie. Every time they open their mouth, they lie. That's why I said don't listen to Pam Bondi. Don't listen to J.D. Vance with his stupid ass. Definitely don't listen to that orange demon because he lie every time he breathes. I need them to go ahead and get him out of there like yesterday. Impeach that bastard and put him in jail where he belongs. He's still a 34 count felon, so lock his ass up where he belongs. They were stupid to give him immunity for anything he does while he's in that White House. That's why he's doing the things, because he got immunity. And what y'all gonna do? Y'all not doing nothing to him. Nothing. They're all weak to me, Auntie Greta, because my thing is this. I wouldn't show up for work. I wouldn't show up for nothing. Until you till you fix what needs to be fixed. Exactly. Ain't no way in the world nobody black could have ever been in that White House with all them counts of felonies. A convicted felon at that. But I'm so sick of them. Let me see if I can find the mayor of Missouri. Because baby, when I seen him, I said I love me some that mayor. That mayor is the bomb. Where'd he go? Where did he go? I said everybody need a mayor like that. I mean, we got a good one, but I'm just saying. Where did it go? They still telling them bold-faced ass lies. Let me write mayor. Here we go. Baby, this man gave me my whole entire life. You hear me? Gave me my whole entire life. I said thank you to him because he gave me my whole entire life. Hold on, y'all. He said what I said. And if his city ain't proud of him for saying what he said, something wrong with them, baby. They wrong. Because that man told him up. And I said, get him, baby. Because I feel the same way.
What we do know is that a 37-year-old woman is dead. We've dreaded this moment since the early stages of this ICE presence in Minneapolis. Not only is this a concern that we've had internally, we've been talking about it. They are not here to cause safety in this city. What they are doing is not to provide safety in America. What they are doing is causing chaos and distrust.
Exactly.
They're ripping families apart. They're sowing chaos on our streets. And in this case, quite literally killing people. So they are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit. This was an agent recklessly using power that resulted in somebody dying, getting killed.
Hey, Gloria Lacey.
As soon as it happened and we learned of the incident, the first, of course, was to get the victim to the hospital and to get care as soon as possible. And to the family, I'm so deeply sorry. There's nothing that I can say right now that's going to make you or your relatives or the friends of the victim feel any better. There were, I believe, 2 Minneapolis police officers that responded and were in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. The second was to get ICE off of the scene. There were dozens, if not hundreds, of ICE and federal officers that were there at the time. Having them there was only causing more chaos. Having them there was only making a difficult situation even more problematic, and one that, yes, they created themselves. There's little I can say, again, that'll make this situation better, but I do have a message for our community, for our city, and I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis.
You heard that, right? I can stop it on that. I feel him. I need them to get out of New Jersey. I need them to go do their jobs that they were being paid to do. And they take their funky asses back and work on them borders where they belong. They worried about people coming across them borders, but you pulling the people off of Border Patrol that had them running around in people's neighborhoods, assaulting and murdering people. The fuck? I'm so tired of this. Hold on, I forgot to close this window. Because ICE ain't here to keep us safe. ICE is here to rally us up like animals and put us in a cage. That's what they're trying to do. That's why I tell people stop acting like this don't affect you. It affects us all. Your child could be driving to school, driving to work, or anything, and somebody will pop up on them. If they look light-skinned or too brown-skinned for them, they might bother them. So y'all better stay prayed up real hard. Because it ain't just about everybody else. That demon in chief and those flunky demons in the Republican Party that riding for him with this bullshit, they all responsible. I hope none of them can sleep properly tonight. Not one of them. Because they don't deserve it. I'm sick of them. But anywho, I've been here for an hour. Half of it talking to myself. But that's okay, because I was going to put that live out there regardless. So, let me give y'all a little love before I get out of here. Auntie Greta, this is where I'm at right here. I ain't forget your video either.
Tell us how you did. How you do it? I stay focused. Okay. How you flip it. Gave it all back to God. Okay. You still winning. I took a whole lot of losses. You ain't tripping. No. Why? I understood the assignment. God.
Okay. I ain't gonna let nothing break it. But they got me angry because I'm sick of them. So this is your video, Auntie Greta. Let me put myself in this corner. I hate this big old circle.
We live in a country that's so full of shit, so don't criticize me just because I can't get with your grammar, your lingo, your doing your thing. Oh, I'm wrong because I like blackjack and your ass like bingo. Oh, no, I don't think so. This how I talk. You think I'm going to listen to people like you when I see, hear, and read all the shit that you do? The same country that exploits us and uses our skills for profit and gain, but our brothers they kill, and my naive sisters you manipulate so well need to just wear a sign saying sex for sale, but only corporate pimps will make an attempt to market that product, and they do it well, because if you sell your own body, your ass going to jail. This how I talk. Just because I don't say it how you tell me I should, that don't make what I'm saying misunderstood. I talk like I want to. I'm just being me. I feel justified, and I just feel so free because I've experienced up close your hypocrisy when you stole away my identity, then told me that I'm supposed to be me and tried to trick a bitch by telling me I'm free. This how I talk. This how it's going to be. Until you explain to me some foul shit about you, I'm going to talk just the way that I choose to. See, I really don't think you got my best interest at heart. I'm not being rebellious. I'm just being smart, because it's really not easy to live in a nation that's okay with welfare but not reparations, trapping you in a system and calling it help. Shit, just open up the door and I get it myself. This how I talk. This all I got left, to say what I want to and in my own way, and I'm going to utilize the right while I got it today, because if the right people get pissed, they're going to take that away. Don't forget that in schools it's illegal to pray. Don't hate on me because I call what I see. Just don't fear the truth, because it will set you free. But this freedom we speak of, it comes with a price. Don't lose your strength because you're trying to be nice. Go ahead and piss somebody off once or twice. I guarantee you it'll be worth the sacrifice. This how I talk.
Okay. Auntie Greta said they can't trick me or black people in general because we know it's all lies no matter how you dress it up. Yep, put a pig in the dress, it's still the orange demon. I'm just saying. But I'm about to get y'all past the mic and I'm about to get on out of here. I hope everybody come through. Please hit the like button. Feel free to share the video. I don't mind. Okay? Because since I'm going to say it, I'm waiting for anybody else to say it. But I'm just telling the truth. And y'all better wake the hell up. Because it ain't just the poor people that they after. They after everybody. Anybody got any melanin in your skin? They after your ass too. Know that. Nobody's safe. Don't believe that you're safe because you're not. They breaking into people's homes, cars, smashing out windows, dragging people out of homes. They doing all that. So keep your head on straight. Keep your head on the swivel. Pay attention. I'm telling you, all people better wake up. And all them stupid fools that believe anything this government is doing, when they deport Nicki Minaj, I'ma laugh at her ass. And I mean that wholeheartedly, because that's what she get for being stupid. But let me get past the mic so I get out of here.
This is not the year to have distractions in your life that are keeping you from becoming. I've been calling you, you ain't answered. I'm so sorry. I'm not supposed to talk while God's showing me. People can't stand you because you anointed, but ain't in the place you're supposed to be. And the reason they disrespect your anointing, because they thought your anointing would show up in the palace, but they don't realize the throne don't take away what God put on the inside of them. Folks be walking out my life and I've been crying, and they be like, it's gonna be okay. No, I'm not crying for me. I'm crying because you don't even realize the little joy you did have. The little doors that were open wasn't because of you, but the favor on my life is so ridiculous that everything attached to me. Will it hurt you? Yes. Will it hurt when people don't accept you sometimes? Yes. Do a part of you want to fit in? Yes. This is not the year to have distractions in your life.
It ain't the year for no distractions. They're going to eliminate the middle. Yeah, they're trying to limit them. They don't even, you know why they want the poor? They want the poor. They think they're going to take us back to slavery. But baby, I am not my grandmother, and I'm not working in nobody's field, and I'm not taking care of nobody's babies. Okay, my baby 35 years old. I'm taking care of no more babies. Unless I want to mess with my grandbaby. But other than that, no, not doing that. They want to take us back 70 years. They're disrupting and destroying everything that has been put in place for the last 70, 80 years. And it's sad. Yeah, I'm not going back. Not going back. I rebuke him in the name of Jesus, and I mean that wholeheartedly. Because demons will do what demons do, and that demon is going to do what he do. But I hope and pray, and I'm going to keep on saying it, I hope our ancestors are whooping his ass in that White House for tearing down our building. That is not his home. That is the people's home. And I'm sick of him. So, I hope anybody that comes through enjoys this video. If you don't, sorry. But I had to speak the truth. And it'll be another political video coming soon. Because I got more to say. Okay? Exactly. We built this country. Our ancestors built this country. We know how to survive. It may be hard, but we know how to survive. They don't. They need us to survive. Like when the Orange Demon was talking about some, naming all these things that people created from America, but every person he named and every item he named came from a black person. Did not come from nobody Caucasian. Because you know why? They steal everything, just like they did this land. And want to call it America. Just saying. But I appreciate y'all for coming through. Like I said, feel free to share the video if you would like. I don't mind. But please make sure you hit the like button. If you're catching this on the replay, please hit the hype button as well. Thank y'all very much for coming through. Love you. And I'll catch y'all later. This is Stu Queen B out. Deuces.